Ladies and gentlemen, at the VP Racing Fuels making PowerPoint, the 40th Salute to the Troops 150 is green. Jimmy Phelps leads the way in lap number 1 as they head through turns 1 and 2. Eric Rudolph pushes wide up off the turn. Here comes Dave Marcichelli and Tim Fuller as they dice it up for position into turns 3 and 4.
The Baldwinsville Bandit out in front as he's looking to pull away from the number 25 of Eric Rudolph into turn number 1 and 2. Rudolph to the inside. Eric Rudolph looking to throw the power slide off of turn number 2 and shut the door. Slider, he'll be your new race leader as they head into turn number 3.
Eric Rudolph flexing his muscle rather early as they come down across the line this time by Jimmy Phelps. Wisely backed out of it, and caution lights are on. We got one car. Oh, Michael Maresca slow to the outside. He's got a left rear flat tire on the St. Lawrence Radiology number 7 machine.
Drivers down here into turn number 1. Here's Williamson. He's going to get a good run off at turn number 2 again up on the outside. He'll make the crossover move and look down to the inside, but Rudolph will slam the door on him when they get to turn number 3. It'll be Rudolph, your leader, coming down across the line, but right there with him is Matt Williamson, a 2-car breakaway from the field, and they are only feet apart as they work their way down the back straightaway.
You can definitely tell that Matt Williamson's got a quicker race car. He is right there, and he's going to shoot it up to the top side. Off of corner number 4, Eric Rudolph fends off the challenges as Williamson gives him a little bit of a shot down the front stretch. Let him know he's there. On to turns 1 and 2. Matt Williamson and Eric Rudolph. What a fight this is between two Ransomville regulars. As we've got a battle for the lead, shaping up into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Williamson up on the top side. Rudolph caught behind Jesse Mueller off the corner. New leader, it's Matt Williamson.
Williamson taking the outside move down here into turn number 1. Jesse Mueller down on the inside of the raceway. And now down the back straightaway, it will be the Williamson number 6 car. Matt Williamson, your new leader, as he leads the way over the 25 of Eric Rudolph.
And now we have a storm developing up on the outside. It's lightning going around the outside of Eric Rudolph, and that's the same breath, Rudolph going underneath Williamson for the lead. They're caught behind Lance Willix down the back straightaway. Rudolph takes the advantage into turn number 1. Williamson through the middle. Lightning Larry around the cushion on the top side. Great 3-car battle for the lead as Williamson holds a slight advantage into turn number 1.
Willick's going to battle to try and stay on the lead lap, but he'll see both. And we got contact over there in the corner. Williamson made contact with Willicks as they came off at turn number 2. Lead duo up here through turn 3 and 4. They're racing side by side. Now the slight advantage.
And the 71 of Mike Bowman, guys that he battles with on a pretty regular basis around the Northeast. He's looking to the outside of Mahaney right now as Larry White closes back in on Williamson for spot number 2.
Williamson down to the inside. Here comes Lightning up on the high side. Up the long way around off of turn number 4. He is going to complete the pass down here into turn number 1, but right back on the bottom. Williamson going to draw back even, and he retakes second spot. Now Lightning Larry in a seesaw battle will nose back to second.
We've got a car on the wall right now. I believe it is Gary Lindbergh in the 28.
And you can never count Tim Fuller out. He's up there in the top 5 restarting positions as we go back to green. Off of turn number 4, down they come to turn 1. Rudolph on the inside, Lightning Larry on the outside, and Lightning Larry will take the top spot. Larry White, your new leaders, they go to turn 3.
That is our 5th lead change of the event, and it will be official as Larry White comes on by this time, 58 into the record books, and we have a new race leader. He's from Phoenix, New York. They're side by side for the lead, coming off of 4. And it will be Rudolph by a nose at the line as Larry White takes the spot back away, and here comes Rudolph in traffic. First one around Heil, and the 35 of Mahaney will lead, and it will be Larry White into turn number 3 and 4. So 2 young guns, but veterans of modified racing doing battle right now off of corner number 4 as we come down to lap number 90. It's Larry White with the advantage.
The battle for the lead is going on now up into turn number 4. Rudolph gets a little bit of an edge coming up off the corner. He'll clear Larry White down the front chute. Eric Rudolph back to the top spot.
Rudolph moves up one groove, trying to box in Larry White around the 2 of Jack Lehner. He'll do so. White's going to go a groove lower into corner number 3 and 4 and clear the 2 car.
Trying to pull his way away as they work up off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, separated by just a couple of feet. Now going to start to deal with a slower car up through turn 3 and 4. Looking at going 3 wide down here off of turn number 4. The race for second. And right now it's Larry White hanging on, but Billy Decker coming right back at him.
As Decker and White, we saw this earlier this week in a 358 race at Brewerton. Decker got the best of White on that night. He'll try it again, coming off of corner number 4. Billy Decker works it off the turn. He'll take the 2 spot for good, this time into turn number 1.
As once again, green is out as they come down off across turn 4. Down the front stretch up into turn number 1. And here's Billy Decker flexing his muscles. Off of turn number 2, the Franklin Flyer moves out to number 1 position. Here's Eric Rudolph coming right back at him. Rudolph down on the inside, Decker on the outside. They race off at turn number 4. Decker will have the advantage. He'll lead lap number 137. And off turn 4, up on the front, Billy Decker fires first down here into turn number 1. He'll bring it down through turns 1 and 2. Eric Rudolph and Larry White following suit as they pull away from the remainder of the field. Tim Fuller back there in 4th. Matt Williamson rounding out your top 5 as the next flag that flies will be white as the Franklin Flyer will come down the first to see the white flag here in the salute to the troops. 150.
Final time for Billy Decker, the Unadilla, New York native, coming down the back straightaway off of corner number 2 into turn number 3. Nobody's going to stop him off of corner number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, for the 7th time in his career, Billy Decker wins the salute to the troops 150.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is up out of the car, the winner of tonight's Salute to the Troops 150, the Franklin Flyer, Billy Decker.